Last weekend, the USA Sevens team scrimmaged Canada in their preparation for Dubai, and we're just going to look at 3 of the best breakdown clips from those games and slow them down and look at all the details that really make them work and what these guys do really well. So on this one, Matai is going to be the tackle assist, and he gets in over the ball pretty quickly and gets us the steal. If we take it back, we can see Matai get his hands on the ball carrier, throw him to the ground, show his release there, and get on the ball. If I had any critique of this one, it would be that I think he could release earlier. This guy's definitely going to the ground right now, and I think he should already be showing his release with his hands so that he could already have his shoulders and his hands on the ball now, and his shoulders closing this window between the ball carrier and himself. So I think he could be a little faster, but what's really impressive about this one is the speed. The speed that he gets his shoulders down once he identifies his target and gets down there. And that little foot movement right here can't be underestimated because that's what survives the hit for him. He has forward momentum, goes in, and then regathers himself in a wide stance so that he's not going to be moved. He takes the hit to the defender and then establishes himself. So if we play it one more time, remember to watch the speed of his shoulders to close this window. How fast he closes this window with his shoulders is the key. Boom. In on the ball. The other key is his hand placement is phenomenal. He gets his hands locked onto the ball, but if you can see, he wraps this arm around the ball carrier's leg. And that's going to help anchor him down so that he can't be taken up or backwards off the ball because he's anchored to that ball carrier. So as he comes up, you can really see he's pulling not just the ball, but this man's leg is helping him stay down there. And this next one is going to be a first arriving player, Falau Nua. He's at sweeper. He's one of the best in the world at this. And if we play it live through, you can see how quick he's on the ball and how he's able to get that steal. And when we slow it down, what he does a really good job of is anticipating this tackle. Lucas makes this chop tackle, gives him lots of room to make this steal. His whole upper body is exposed because Lucas is so low. And as he's coming down, Falau's timing it. His hands haven't touched him yet. Now the guy's down, so he doesn't have to show a release. He goes straight onto the ball, and he's on that ball the second that the man hit the ground. His window's still a little high with his shoulders off the ball carrier, but he knows that this clear is pretty far away. So he's waiting. He's got his hands on the ball, pulling, waiting for this hit, and now he ducks to absorb the hit and shrinks his shoulders and completely closes that window by the time the clearer gets there. And no one's going to be able to clear him off that ball. So he gets his hands on it and gets the steal for the U.S. And this last one is a tackle and spin from Steve Thomasine. He gets a high tackle in. He pulls his man to the ground. We'll play it live. And what Steve does really well here is he gets his man to the ground quickly with his strength, but he never lets this space grow. His chest is pinned to the ball carrier's back the whole time. When they hit the ground, he shows release with his hands, but his shoulders and chest never get off this ball carrier. He stays pinned to him so that this clearer can't get underneath him. And now he can get his feet behind him and start driving forward with this guy on top of him, so he has the leverage. Because he does that, he's able to get underneath him and start moving backwards, and then his support can join. The U.S. just gets unlucky here with it in from the side. But the principles and what Steve does to get underneath that man is really good.